Alright, YouTube, I'm back, and it's time to get going with the rest of these early tutorial missions. So, supposed to go to Sector Space.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Rurapenthe, Klingons have built an empire that values strength, honor, and skill in combat. To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever in the stories and songs of the Empire.
Okay, so, follow the shuttle to the Boros system. Kronos is here, and Boros is there. So, I can either manually control my ship, or I can set it to auto-navigate. I usually just do auto-navigate. And there we go. And when you wave your pointer, your cursor over the warp speed or your throttle speed, it tells you how fast you're going, which is warp 5.56. So I did some things. I equipped some of these weapons with my characters here. Well, the bridge crew. These are weapons that I acquired through events that happened in the past. So there's that one, and of course the Thompson submachine gun, which is a nod to Star Trek First Contact in the holodeck scene. So this is a really good weapon because it's not affected by shields. It cuts through shields. It's really good against the Borg.
On the front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning, every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the quadrant.
Okay, there's something else I can do here, and that's actually transwarp to it. So I'm going to transwarp to it and save some time because we're wasting video recording. Okay. And now let's continue the mission.
Captain, the warp trail ends here. What are your orders? Captain, we've begun the scans. We'll start at a range of 5 kilocams. Out from there.
Captain, I recommend modifying the navigational beacons in this system to amplify our efforts in locating the prisoner. Beacon modified. Nothing yet. We should modify another beacon.
And the way they do these triangulars for the waypoints and where you're supposed to go, and the green beam, it's actually really nice. It didn't used to do that. It was a little bit harder to find things, and there is a couple of missions out there where they're really playing with the three-dimensional part of the map, and it's very hard to find the spot where you need to go. So the fact that they've updated this in the game, that is really good.
Got him! Establishing a communication link now.
You? I am impressed. I thought Doran was the right choice for command, but apparently even I can be wrong. The KDF will do well with you in their ranks. You have the tenacity of a rabid targ. As much as I might deserve to rot in a Klingon jail cell and be interrogated to within an inch of my life on a daily basis, I have unfinished business. It's time I was going. I don't doubt that you would. However, I always have an escape plan. I've planted a tiny subroutine in all Starfleet computers. If any vessel arrives in the Boreth system, their sensors will pick up distress beacons from dozens of destroyed Starfleet starships. In addition, when we started this conversation, I sent out a few false maydays from these phantom vessels. Ships are already responding. You've proven yourself to be a skilled warrior already, so I'm sure you know that Kalis said it was acceptable to lose a battle to save an empire, or a ship. I suggest you leave before Starfleet arrives.
Captain, we're being hailed by one of the Starfleet vessels.
Klingon bird of prey, power down your weapons and shields, and prepare to be boarded. Our sensors are detecting several Federation distress beacons in this area. This trap is obviously your handiwork. Surrender now, or we will be forced to open fire. The beacons are as plain as curious. They are no longer transmitting. Engineering, run a level 3 diagnostic on the sensors. I extend my apologies. We did not intend to violate Klingon space. We will be leaving now, if you will allow it.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Another Starfleet vessel has entered the system.
Attention, Klingon ships. We are here on a rescue operation. We'll defend ourselves if we must.
Captain, there's another contact on the scanners. How many ships did Starfleet have in our sector?
Target shields have failed. 4 shields failed.
Ready to leave the system on your command.
Not now. Okay, I'm going to show something else that you do here, and that's picking up these kinds of things. And these are your crafting materials. And let's see if there's any more in here. Let's go. Let's see if we can get to the other one. I think it's on the other side of this moon. Well, it's going to be there too long. So let's leave. I don't want to waste too much time picking up things like that. But that's another thing you do during the game, and later on you open up your, I think it's around 11 or 12 level in the game that you can learn to craft. Okay, so.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept it.
Okay, good. Now I got a science officer.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, I think that's the end of the those tutorials. Of course, there's another mission ready to take right there. So let's put this guy on our away team, and then put him in. Okay, he's already in the ship as a bridge officer, and let's see. We'll go over here, and we will spend a space skill point. And let's see. I guess we could do one for torpedoes. And right now I'm throwing some stuff into the tactical skill tree, but I will eventually be mostly engineering, because I do engineering ultimate with my engineers. So okay, what else we got here? Okay, something that I didn't do before. We got some traits that I've unlocked. Let's see. I'm using a pistol, so we'll put in the pistol. Fabrication. We'll do that. Kit readiness. Personal space traits. Let's see. What do we want to do? EPS manifolds, good for an engineer. Let's see. Let's do some plus crit chance and severity. And let's see. Thrill secret. Let's do. I'm going to say we're going to do the minus threat and plus crit severity. Okay, we'll do that for now. And there'd be many more things that we fill in later on. So anyway, I'm going to call it quits for right now. And when I come back, I'll be doing the next mission.